Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is No Matrix, No Simping, All Subject channel. This is Truth Man After Dark. So, earlier, I was in the store, and it's like, I'm noticing something about myself that's kind of changing. And it's like, yeah, I'm going to tell you. Some of them BBLs be looking right. You know, some of these black women be looking right. But what I'm noticing about myself is I'm like with all of them now. Like it ain't, I'm not going, cause like this what happened earlier. This what made me think about this too. That's what made me think about this. So I told y'all I was gonna work half a day, and I did. I did some deliveries. I had one to this I guess it's a business corporation or something like that, or it's a couple of them in there. It's a real big building. You would think it would be downtown, but it's not. And as I'm pulling up, I noticed it was a black lady on the stairs on her phone. So I'm thinking she's the one doing the delivery. And so I say her name, and I say, did you have I said her name, do you got a delivery? She ain't respond. Didn't even like just rude, just act like I ain't say nothing to her. But then the person that had the delivery came out. And it's like, it was like a vibe. She was white. She was a nice looking white lady, so sweet, acting and polite. And looks wise, was slightly above good enough. And I'm like, wow. Because at first it went from an unpleasant experience to a pleasant experience within seconds. And then as I'm pulling off, the lady added some money to the price that I was getting. And I'm like, look at that. Trying to take care of a ninja. And I left like, you know what? Because I had been, like when I was younger, I had a thing for white girls, man. But in Milwaukee is so segregated. It's like you really wasn't getting nowhere in the 80s and 90s with most of them. And if you did, their parents eventually gonna interfere and it's just gonna be over with. They're gonna blow it up. You know, even when I went to summer camp, what made summer camp fun is that little white girl that I call myself liking. Man, that was a fun time, man. And she was giving me play too. And you know, we caught each other for a couple months after summer camp, but her mother was racist. She didn't like black people. So that was the end of that. She even told me, well, she said, I like you, but you know, my mom is very racist. Like she don't really like black people. And so, you know, over time, you know, you start getting older and you know, 18, 19, and now all you want is a pretty black or light bright or whatever it is you liked. You just wanted a black woman. But see, the world is different now. And it's like, if you only want black women, you probably ain't gonna have no women. And because a lot of black women, they just think it's a us versus them thing. You know, that's just the way it is. And social media is making it worse. And I'm noticing that like my hairstyle, y'all know my hair can get wild sometimes, you know. So I done caught black women sometimes some of them like it, but some of them like be giving me dirty look. But like other, like Latino women, white women, a lot of them be liking my hair. So what's the storyline behind this, No Matrix? I would encourage you to be a variety guy. I'm a variety guy now. Like I done had a failed marriage, and you can't necessarily say because she was black, because white people had the most failed marriages out of anybody. Partially because they the majority. But it's like, even like that experience, and when I was in the store, it was like she had to be like from the Philippines or something. Like I mean, it was some slight intrigue, you know what I mean? Like, wow, like maybe it's time to start looking into some other things. Cause listen, man, I don't think the passport brother is the way, being a passport brother, but I could tell you from my experiences that I understand, I see why some of them think the way they do. Cause now I'm the type, man, I'm going for variety. Like I believe I be trying to show my sons that, because I'm the one that kind of taught them contrary to that, to just stick to black women. But the world was different back then. See, the world was different back then, and it's like they try to stick to black women. They liable not to have any women. Black women, a lot of them. Not all, but a lot of them already have 1 or 2 baby daddies, and they like pookies. If you a good guy, you can't go behind no pookie, because she gonna try to run over you 9 times out of 10, or she gonna try to have you on one hand and pookie on the other hand. You know, this is why places like the West Coast, Arizona, you know, even Texas is like a melting pot. You know, I'm not just, I gotta have black. Look, man, I'm not trying to populate the world. You know, so I already got 4 kids. I'm not trying to populate the world. I mean, I'm not getting no vasectomy, but I ain't trying to populate the world. I got PO. I'm the PO champion. You know what I mean? If you know what PO is, I'm the PO champion. So